It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cardinals and the Fins coming up next.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action for Murray. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for 4th down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Once again, it's Mostert. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Here's Mostert. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cardinals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, He's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. That one underneath here to Connor. And he will score. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Raheem Mostert and the Dolphins heading back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. DJ Dallas, the return man. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught right side by Beckham. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third and 2, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this one up past the 30. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Devon Achane to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Waddle's able to move the chains, and starting his career, Mike, with 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons is impressive. And if Tua Tagovailoa is going to continue to improve as a quarterback, this Miami offense, yes, they have Tyreek Hill, but they need Jalen Waddle.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. Off play action, it's Tua. This one into the hands of Beckham. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Hill brought in motion. A run with the fullback in goal. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Third and long. Now Tua. Now a screen set up for H.A. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Here's a designed run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Here's Mostert. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. Mostert. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He gets free. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board.
Still third down.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Now it's H.A. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cardinals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.